This video is sponsored by Soccer Star Shop, the best place to get yourself the latest football boots and kits for ridiculously cheap prices. The link to their website is down in the description and use the code S2G to get yourself a 5% off on your purchase. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and welcome to Season 1, Episode number 6 of the Atletico Madrid Career Mode series. In today's episode, we've got the Madrid Derby, our first game in this series against Real Madrid. If you guys are enjoying this series, make sure to drop a like on this one. Let's see if you guys can smash out 100 likes again. That would be incredible. And make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 17 content. Now, of course, we have got the Real Madrid game, but we do have some more important games. One being this Champions League game against Club de Brugge. We did lose to Bayern Munich in the Champions League in the previous episode, and that makes this game really important. Not too worried about Granada at home, a game that we should probably be winning without a problem. Real Sociedad away from home could be a really tricky game. Hopefully we'll manage to get all 3 points, and then of course we've got the massive one against Real Madrid at home. So some pretty big games coming up in this episode. Luckily for us, the squad isn't suffering from any major injuries, so apart from Gaetan, all our players are fit, so that's a good thing. But of course I would love to have Gaetan back very soon because he is of course a quality. Plays out for about 4 weeks more. I think we can manage without him with the plays we've got. And of course guys, before we get into our first game of this episode against Club de Brugge, it is now time to find out who was our informed player from the previous episode. This time, you guys have voted for Jose Maria Gimenez as your informed player from the previous episode, and hence he gets himself his first informed card of the season. 87% of you guys voted for Jose Maria Gimenez, and hence deservedly, he is your informed player. Of course, he kept 2 clean sheets in the previous episode. In an episode where we didn't really score many goals, our defense really shines, and I think Gimenez was our best defender in the previous one, and hence he gets himself his first informed card of the season. So guys, it is now time for a press conference, and hence let's get into our first question. Do you think Saul is good enough now to overtake Gabi's spot for the first team? That is a difficult question. Right now I think both of them are on the same level, but I think in a few months, because of the fact that Gabi is aging, Saul will be the undisputed starter for Atletico Madrid. Not that I don't like Gabi, I think he's a fantastic player, captain of Atletico Madrid. But right now, Saul is growing into a fantastic player. So basically, to answer your question, I think they're on the same level right now. But soon, Saul will succeed Gabi to play in that centre midfield role. Moving on to our next question. What positions do you think you need to improve in January? Right now, the only position I'm looking to improve is the striker position. I believe a better striker could help us a lot because Gamiero isn't getting the job done for us. So if you guys have any suggestions for strikers, drop them down in the comment section below. And that concludes this press conference. If you guys have any more press conference questions, drop them down in the comment section below. And now guys, let's move on to our next game, which is in the Champions League against Club de Brugge. Before we get into our Champions League game, I just wanted to hire a youth scout. Now, I was going to do this a couple episodes ago, but there wasn't really a good scout available. But now we've got Andres Ferreras, so let's go ahead and sign him up. £2.7 million. Not that bad. Let's set up a scouting network. Of course, because this career mode is based in Spain, I am going to send our first scout for 9 months to Spain. Do you guys want me to hire a second scout? I'm not sure if that makes sense because this series is probably only going to be about like 2 seasons, maybe 3 again. Depends on a lot of factors. So I don't think having a third scout does eventually make sense, but it's up to you guys to decide. So if you guys want me to hire a third scout, drop a comment and let me know. Now guys, it is time to get into our next Champions League game, of course against Brugge. And as you can see, we are second in our group, so this is probably a must-win game for us if we want to, finish first in our group. So guys, let's get into this home game against Brugge. Honestly guys, this game against Brugge might prove to be really difficult because we are forced to play our second team in this one because of fitness reasons, and this team lacks a lot of pace. I mean, Chechi's the only one that's quick and he's got really poor stamina. Hopefully we'll find a way to cope with the lack of pace and get a win against Brugge. Literally guys, the only thing that's happened in this first half is this Fernando Torres injury. Again, that is pretty disappointing. We probably have to bring on a striker, and I'm probably going to bring on Griezmann. I think with Griezmann on the pitch right now, we should be able to get the win. But the fact is now, Griezmann's stamina for the next game will be low, so he might miss out on the next game, so that's kind of disappointing, but hopefully he'll at least get us the win in this one. We've got a free kick in a very good position. Griezmann should score from this one. Griezmann with a free kick, and it hits the crossbar. Unlucky there from Antoine Griezmann. Gamiero, now Antoine Griezmann. Plays it wide into Cherchi. Cherchi with the shot, and it's above the crossbar. We are creating a lot now in the second half. Of course, since Griezmann's come on, the game has completely changed. Here's Brugge on the attack again. Theo Hernandez does so well. Now Antoine Griezmann. Kevin Gamiero. Ball played through into Antoine Griezmann. This is a big chance for us. Griezmann trying to cut it back, but the defender puts in a great challenge. That's it, guys. This game has come to an end, and it's a 0-0 result again. The amount of draws we've been getting lately, it's just ridiculous. We've got to try and find a way to get goals, because I think this 4-4-2 formation right now isn't working for us. So I might change my formation for the upcoming game, because I think 4-4-2 is a bit too one-dimensional, and with the lack of pace we've got, especially in this lineup, 4-4-2 isn't going to work. What even is this fixture list, man? We've got Brugge, of course we struggled against them, only a 0-0 draw and a day's gap, but then we've got Granada, a day's gap again, and Real Sociedad. These fixture lists are just ridiculously stupid. How are my players going to be fit for these games? And besides that, we're already struggling to find goals, and having these fixture lists against us, it's not going to work, guys. We've got to find a way to cope with it though, because we can't drop more points in La Liga. Honestly, guys, things aren't going well for us at all. Fernando Torres with a sprained knee is going to be out for a month now. Gaitan will also take about a month to recover, and of course that means now we've only got 3 strikers, which is very disappointing indeed. And as we play with a 2-striker formation, we're going to have a lot of fitness problems. So because of that, should we recall one of our strikers that are out on loan, Luciano Vieto or maybe Diogo Jota? I'm probably going to go with Vieto because he's more experienced, plays in La Liga as well. So you guys can decide this, guys. Should we recall Luciano Vieto from his loan spell at Sevilla, and of course to replace potentially Torres for the next month or so, maybe even in the future, depends on his performances. You guys can vote by clicking that eye on the top right of the screen. Of course, should we recall Vieto or not? You guys can decide. Also, let me know if this is a good decision down in the comment section below. And now we are going to be facing Granada at home, and we have dropped down to 4th place in La Liga. I think we were 4th in the previous episode, and we could actually go top of the league if we do win this one against Granada. Yes, we're going to have some fitness problems, but hopefully we'll be able to cope with it. I am trying a different formation for this game against Granada, 4-1-2-1-2 wide. Let's see how it works out. Griezmann, Correa, Koke, Carrasco, all the big players starting for this one. Hopefully we can get all 3 points against Granada. Granada having a chance. Pons, great tackle there from Jose Maria Gimenez, who has probably been our best defender in this series, which is insane to think because we've got someone like Godin as well. Shows how good Gimenez has been this season. Griezmann gets away from the defender, does so well in that instance, plays it into Angel Correa, out wide into Iñaki Williams. This could be our first chance of the game, and the keeper makes a save. Iñaki Williams does so well. It's still Iñaki Williams. Iñaki Williams with the shot, and how has he scored from that position? I honestly don't care. We have finally scored in the 47th minute. It is Iñaki Williams, our new signing, who's got himself a goal. 1-0 against Granada. Now into Koke. Koke plays it out wide into Yannick Carrasco, who heads it down into Griezmann. Griezmann with the shot, and what a save from the Mexican goalkeeper Ochoa. But that was some good attacking football. We have got a corner now. Let's see what we can produce from this one. Decent corner. Godin's header is saved by Ochoa. It falls to Iñaki Williams, who couldn't get the shot off, and Ochoa does collect it. Here's Granada on the attack again. This is a massive chance for Granada. Again, a big challenge there from Jose Maria Gimenez. How good has he been in this game, man? Seriously, top quality centre-back. Back into Koke. Now Antoine Griezmann. Great touch from Griezmann, and Griezmann with the shot. Antoine Griezmann with the goal. We are finally scoring some goals, guys. And here's, of course, the hotline bling celebration. 2-0 to Atletico Madrid. That's it, guys. Full time, and we finally get a good result, man. A 2-0 win against Granada. Yes, Granada not the best of teams, but doesn't matter. We're finally back to scoring goals, finally back to winning ways, and again a really good performance. Looks like this 4-1-2-1-2 formation is really working for us, and of course hopefully it will continue to do so. That win against Granada, man, was honestly such a relief. We've been drawing so many games, but it's good to see that finally we are back to winning ways, and hopefully we can continue this form. As you can see, we are second in the league table right now with 21 points after playing 10 games. Real Madrid, from being in the relegation zone, are now league leaders with 22 points with 11 games played though. So we should be able to overtake them if we do beat Real Sociedad away from home. But it's highly unlikely because we'll have to use our second team because, well, EA have just shafted us with this fixture schedule. I mean, look at this. Again, I'm complaining about it now twice in the video, but it's just ridiculous. Even the players that played in this game won't be fully fit for this Sociedad game, which is just so annoying. Another thing, guys, talking about the Diego Godin situation, I haven't talked about it in this video. Of course, Godin is unsettled, and I'm not sure if he's going to stay at Atletico Madrid. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer him a new contract right now. We'll see what he does with it. Hopefully he will accept it. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Another thing, a lot of people want me to just put him out on loan, and that supposedly solves the problem. He will be loaned out and we can recall him, and of course then he won't be unsettled. But that's not realistic, man, and I want to keep this series as realistic as possible, and that just seems dumb. But if you guys really want me to do that, to keep Diego Godin, drop a comment and let me know. We are going to offer him £120,000 per week. Crucial first team player role. If he does accept this contract, I think he will stay at Atletico Madrid, which will be amazing. Time to get into our next game at the Anoeta, of course, against Real Sociedad. This is the team that I've chosen for this Real Sociedad game, and as you can see, a lot of the players are very low on stamina. And that is not good at all, but it can't be helped because our players aren't fit and the fixture schedule was just stupid. Look at this, man. Carrasco's stamina is already in yellow. The same with Correa. We probably will have to bring them off in at half time, because or else they'll probably get themselves injured, which is really bad considering we will be playing Real Madrid, and that's of course our next game. But let's try and cope with this situation, hopefully get a win against Real Sociedad. To be honest, I'll even be happy with a draw. We have got a free kick in a very good position. Let's try and score this with Carrasco. Wow, that was such a poor free kick. My free kicks are really inconsistent on FIFA 17. I've got to try and find a way to improve them. Willian Jose plays it wide into Carlos Vela, who has been the danger man for Sociedad. Puts in a cross in, and Iliara Mendy, the former Real Madrid man, does score for Sociedad, making it 1-0. We can't really cope with them, guys, because they seem to be much faster than us in this game, and most of our players' staminas are already in red right now, which is just stupid. I am bringing on Iñaki Williams and Koke on for this second half instead of Carrasco and Dani Ceballos, whose stamina of course is very low. But even Williams and Koke's stamina aren't that high, so I don't know, man. This is going to be a struggle, this game, but hopefully we'll somehow manage to get a goal and potentially secure a draw at least. Ball played out wide into Iñaki Williams, cuts inside, plays it into Demarcos with the shot, and Rulli with the save. Literally our first attack of this game, but at least we are creating something now. We have got a corner. Let's see what we can produce from this one. Koke puts it inside the box. Saul with the header, and we have equalized. Come on, guys. 1-0 now against Real Sociedad. That is actually a pretty decent header there from Saul. We have got another corner. Let's see what we can do from this one. The header from Gamiero has gone in. We've scored from 2 corners, 2-1 against Sociedad. I've been bashing Gamiero so far in this series. I've been bashing Kevin Gamiero in this series constantly, but now he's finally come good. He scored against Real Sociedad, and this could prove to be a massive goal for us, again from a corner as well. Sociedad will be feeling hard done from this. Oh my god, we've got a lot of space on the counter. Iñaki Williams now one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He should score. Iñaki Williams with the shot. He's hit the post. That could have been a goal to seal this game. He should have really scored from that position, guys. How have we managed to complete this comeback, guys? I seriously have absolutely no idea. Our players were dead on fitness. But still, guys, through a couple of corners, we've managed to score 2-1 against Real Sociedad. And this is a massive win for us. And especially going into a game against Real Madrid, this is of course a big morale booster as well. Let's now have a look at the league table. We are now top of the league after that win against Real Sociedad with 24 points. Villarreal in second place with 23, and our next opponent, Real Madrid, with 22 points in third place. If we do beat Madrid, it will be a 5-point gap, which is of course really nice to have. Before we get into this game against Real Madrid, the Madrid derby of course, let's have a look at our emails. Of course, major contract problems. Diego Godin hasn't accepted the contract. We'll try and offer him another contract after about a couple of weeks or so. In the comment section again, just let me know if I should use that glitch to try and keep him at the club. It's up to you guys. Well, good news. Gaitan is now back from his injury, so gives us extra options. That is nice indeed. But unfortunately, Gimenez is going to be out for 7 days, so I think he's going to be unavailable for the Real Madrid game, which is a real shame because he's been rock solid at the back for us and probably even better than Godin so far for us. Again guys, another player returns from injury, and that this time is Fernando Torres. Again, that is pretty darn good because of course we've got all the options now available to us. Both Gaetan and Torres probably won't be starting this game, but it's good to have the options, you know, to make substitutions, etc. For now, let's get into this game against Real Madrid, our first Madrid derby. This game is going to be awesome. This is the team that I've chosen for this massive game against Real Madrid at home at the Estadio Vicente Calderon. Again, I'm going with the same 4-1-2-1-2 formation. It has been working for us so far, so doesn't make sense changing it. Of course, the only real change to this team is Savage coming in for Jose Maria Gimenez. Besides that, it's my strongest 11 with Griezmann, Koke, etc. Let's get into this game and try and get a victory against our rivals Real Madrid. This, guys, is the Real Madrid 11. They've got BBC up front, James, Luka Modric and Lucas Silva in midfield, Nacho Fernandez, Ramos, Varane and Carvajal in defense, and I think it was Keylor Navas in goal. A very strong lineup indeed from Real Madrid. This game is going to be a difficult one for us, but I reckon with the team we have got, we should be able to give them a big challenge. Lucas Silva, now James Rodriguez, plays it out wide into Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo finds Benzema, Savage with the block. Real Madrid already looking dangerous on the attack. Angel Correa, now Antoine Griezmann. Still Griezmann, gets away from the defender, cuts inside using the Berber spin. Finds Koke. Koke with the shot, and it's just wide. Already both teams looking good on the attack. And now a chance for us on the counter. Here is Saul. Playing it into Antoine Griezmann. Big chance now for us. Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann with the shot. Navas with the save. It falls to Correa, who tries to cut it back, but the Real Madrid defense do clear it. Angel Correa again. Now Griezmann. Into Iñaki Williams. Iñaki Williams with the shot, and Keylor Navas pulls out a fantastic save. Still 0-0. We have got a corner, and we have been very good with our corners so far. Ball put into Griezmann. Griezmann with the acrobatic effort. But of course, it's going to be a goal kick. Decent attempt though from him. That's it, guys, half time. But even though it's 0-0, it has been a really exciting half with chances at both ends. Hopefully in the second half we can take one of our chances and get the win against Real Madrid. Iñaki Williams heads it down into Griezmann. Griezmann plays it into Carrasco out wide. Carrasco cuts it back into Koke, who takes the shot, and it's just wide. We should have put that one on target. Just as we've got all our players back from injury, Yannick Carrasco, one of our crucial players, has got himself injured. How disappointing is that? I'm probably going to bring on... Don't want to bring on Gaetan because of his stamina. You know what? Let's just bring on Gaetan. His stamina is not full, but it's still much better than the rest of our players. So let's bring on Gaetan. Hopefully he'll have a good performance coming back from his injury. Here's Luka Modric. Still Modric on the ball. Modric takes the shot, and what a save from Oblak there. Keeps us in this game. 72 minutes, still 0-0. Now Saul again. Correa into Griezmann. Big chance now for Griezmann. How has he missed that? He should be putting those into the back of the net. A massive chance wasted by the Frenchman. That's it, guys. The game has come to an end, and it's a 0-0 result against Real Madrid. To be honest, I'm happy with the way we played in this game. We created a ton of opportunities. We probably should have scored a couple of goals at least. But saying that, Madrid probably deserved to score a goal as well. But really, man, Griezmann was wasteful in this game. That was a disappointment. But still, man, he was getting in those positions, so I guess that is good enough. But hopefully the next time we will be facing Real Madrid, we will be able to beat them. After that draw against Real Madrid, we are still at league leaders with 25 points. Not bad at all. Real Madrid in third place with 23 points. And Barcelona still struggling in 12th place. Besides that, Osasuna, Alaves and Granada in the relegation zone. Next episode, we've got a massive game against Bayern Munich at home. If we have a shot at finishing first in our Champions League group, we've got to beat Bayern Munich. Like, seriously, we need to win that game against Bayern. But that's going to be highly unlikely because of fixture congestion. I will have to use my second team for that one. So that is pretty disappointing indeed. Next episode, we've got Bayern Munich, Osasuna, Real Valladolid, the second leg. The first leg we did win 2-0, so I will probably be simming this one. Then we'll get into Espanyol as well. So that's the plan for the upcoming episode. And besides that, guys, again, do let me know what should we do about that Diego Godin situation. Of course, it's getting kind of annoying, but we've got to find a solution for that. So guys, before we now end this episode, it's up to you guys to vote for your informed player from this episode. The nominees, we've just got a couple of nominees for this one, and it's Antoine Griezmann, the first one, for scoring a goal, and I think he got an assist as well. Yeah, for a goal and an assist, and that was against Granada, so he is one of your nominees. The second nominee, of course, is going to be Koke for getting 3 assists in this episode. An assist against Granada and a couple assists from corners against Real Sociedad. Only 2 nominees from this one, so you guys can vote by clicking that eye on the top right of your screen. And that, guys, is pretty much it for today's episode. Our manager rating is now 82, which is nice to see. Also, this season the club has made a profit of already 100 million. That is pretty nice indeed. But that, guys, is pretty much it for today's episode. Again, if you guys have any press conference questions, drop them down in the comment section below. And of course, drop a like if you have enjoyed this video. 100 likes again would be absolutely incredible. Make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 17 content. And I will see you guys very soon with another career mode video.